Christmas is all about. I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting.
Hello sunflowers and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's episode of Vlogmas. I'm going to be doing a mukbang Q&A. I haven't done one of these in forever and I love doing them. I seriously think the last time I did one, it was the beginning of the semester. And my life was a lot different then, so I have a lot of different updates for you guys now. And also, I just love filming these because your girl loves fast food. I got a ton today, so I got some things I've never had before to try. I got some things I've been craving. I have all my questions on my phone and this is gonna be fun. I also have a Coke, which I'm gonna be sitting on the floor while I do this, but I'm gonna set this up, make it all aesthetic up in here, have Trisha Paytas vibes up in here, and then we are going to answer some questions. I screenshot a bunch off Instagram, put my Instagram here, that's where I always get my questions for these kinds of things. If you guys want more of these videos, comment down below. But I know I love doing Q&As because it always just makes me feel closer to you guys, so yeah. One more thing, also I've been uploading every day all December, obviously because I'm doing Vlogmas, so if you missed any of those videos, be sure to catch up. And yeah, let's get on into the video. Alright, we're going to start this video off by doing a food haul so I can set it up and make it look all pretty for a thumbnail and also just show you guys what I got, what I've had before, what I haven't had before. So you guys know I always get Taco Bell, so first up is Taco Bell. But I got my typical chips and cheese, as we know I had to do it. I got this, which is new, I believe. It's the grilled cheese burrito. I literally have not had a burrito since I was like 8 years old. But we're gonna go for it. It'd be crazy today. We're gonna try this. I thought it looked really good. There's a picture of it on the menu. Odds are I'm gonna end up ordering it and trying it. I need to set these napkins on the couch behind me because I'm bound to spill some. I got some mild sauce because, okay, this is kind of wild, but I've never had Taco Bell sauce. I always just say no, so getting crazy. Okay, and the last thing I got from Taco Bell is the quesadilla. This is my favorite thing. This is what I usually get when I film these, the chicken quesadilla. Also, by the way, I'm not gonna like waste the food I don't eat in this video. I'm gonna save it. We didn't like buy groceries this week, so this will actually be kind of great for me to have for dinner also tonight and for lunch tomorrow. So then I went to Jack in the Box. I seriously have not been to Jack in the Box since I was like 16, but it was right next to Taco Bell, and so I thought, why not? I actually went for mozzarella sticks and I didn't have them, but it's fine because I got really excited for what I got. I got mini tacos, which come in this really cute container. Look how cute these are. Oh, I'm so excited to try these. Literally, it comes with 15 mini tacos. Like, tell me those aren't the cutest thing you've ever seen. $3 for 15. I'm very excited about that. They gave me some ranch, which I actually was regretting not bringing some ranch to this video, so that will be amazing. I didn't even ask for that. And then they threw in this. I didn't order this. I saw him throwing in extra stuff and I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I'll take it. So I guess I got two extra. They kind of look like a spicy taco and a normal one. We'll see. The worker was like low-key flirting with me and he threw random food in my bag and I'm not pressed about it. Like, king business. All right, and then the last part of this food haul, this is my favorite kind of haul, is Krispy Kreme. I have been craving this because Miss Remy Ashton showed these in her Vlogmas. She did like a holiday donut taste test, and ever since then I have been wanting some. I never know how to open these boxes, so don't mind me just destroying the box. I'm so excited. So I got some very fun little donuts you guys can see. So I got this one, which has a red velvet filling, which I'm kind of scared of, but I thought this would be fun and festive to try. I'll show you guys. Beauty guru up in here with bad self-tanner hands. Oh my gosh. But I'm very excited to try this. A little scared. And then you can get 2 mini donuts for, I think it's $2. So I got a little red with sprinkles and I got a little green with sprinkles. If you guys can see. Amazing, amazing. So yes, we are going to start pigging out. I've never ordered this much food in my life, and that's how I'm trying to be. So happy to be here. All right, guys, so I'm going to crack my drink open and we are going to start this Q&A. All right, y'all, so the first question is, how are you really doing? Life treating you good? I just thought this was a good one to start this on, kind of a light note, and I thought it was really sweet. It was like a genuine how are you doing question, and I'm actually doing really good. I recently talked about it in one of my Vlogmas videos, but I feel like I'm finally really happy where I'm at, where these past couple months, basically I was just kind of on overload, and since I wasn't prioritizing myself, I wasn't my happiest self. But I feel like I'm home for Christmas break, my finals are done, and I'm focusing back on all the things so that when everything starts up again, I can stay happy and stay myself. And so yes, I'm actually doing really good. How are you guys? Comment down below how you guys are really doing. I know this holiday season is a little difficult and different than years past. So just really let me know how are you really doing. Okay, so the next question, and also I'm gonna open up this grilled cheese thing and try it. It's a little taste test moment. What are important things to consider and look at when you're looking at schools? I'm assuming this means in reference to college. So I have not been in the college search game for a while, but I just recently fell back into it. As if you guys watch my vlogs, you know. It smells interesting. I'm literally like scared of burritos, so. But one thing to consider is the financial side of it. That's what I've been focusing on this time around because I'm doing online school. I do recommend if you're going to in-person school, don't make that your number one thing, which I know easier said than done. I took out loans my first semester freshman year, and that's normal. And even though I don't advise going to the most expensive possible school, don't only consider your cheapest option as your only option, because I really think that there's more to college than that, and there are aspects that can make it worth it. Does it have good connections? What's the rate of graduates that have jobs? Maybe talk to some people. One thing I wish I would have done before I chose a college my first time around is talk to someone currently in the school, because obviously people giving your tours, the people that you call, the people that you talk to, are only gonna have positive things to say because it's literally their job to do that. But maybe meeting up for coffee with a current student would be a good idea. I kind of wish I would have done that. I think consider the school spirit if you're looking for that or not, and also just make a list of things that you want out of a college experience and find a school that matches that. Like, I know some people want the hardcore SEC experience and the party experience, and obviously the school part's more important, but it's not bad to want that side of college too, at least in my opinion. So if you're looking for that, consider that when you're touring schools, what kind of schools you want to tour. If you want to live in a city, if you want the city experience, if you want to do a bunch of internships throughout college, maybe pick a place you can do that. That's also something I hadn't really thought of when I picked a school the first time around, is what kind of opportunities are in the area. I really lucked out that I got an internship this fall and stuff, but maybe considering the opportunities that lie in the town you're choosing. Obviously, if you go to school in New York, it's gonna be more expensive, but there's gonna be a lot of opportunity, I would assume, compared to a really small town, maybe like Athens, Georgia, Oxford, Mississippi, you know, things like that are also important to consider. So those are a few things. If you guys want a whole video about the college application process, because I feel like I have good experience to talk on it since I'm now doing it as a second semester sophomore, and I did it before I went to freshman year of college, obviously, and I now can like reflect on things I wish I had done and then things I'm glad I did based on like my experience versus my friends' experiences, kind of things like that. So yeah, that's my advice there. This is so fun, guys. I feel like we're just like hanging out in my bedroom with my friends. Okay. I concerningly like it. The inside has like cheese, these little red chip things. I think it's beans. I don't know if it's beans or ground beef. I think there's some lettuce because it's a little crunchy, and there's like literally so much cheese. Like you guys can see, it's literally oozing out the sides. Honestly, I'm a fan. Like I would order this again, and I don't usually like burritos at all. There's rice in it too, which is probably one of the reasons I really like it. I'm like a huge rice person right now. I'm like in a phase. Also, I take back the lettuce comment. I think there was just like a stray piece because I haven't had any more. Alright, if you guys have kept up with like any of my videos in the past few months, you know that I'm working on transferring schools, and so I did get some questions about that, and I'm going to answer some of them. They might not be like in order because I didn't really screenshot these in order. But this one is, are you still planning to stay in the same major at your new college if you go? I don't really know if I've addressed this or not. You guys know I did so many college Q&As. Literally all of them I was like eating Taco Bell, talking about how much I loved my IMC major at Ole Miss, and I still really do like that major if it was fully in person, guaranteed from here on out. And obviously that's just not the state the world's in, so I wouldn't expect them to do that. But unfortunately, I will not be an IMC major anymore because integrated marketing communications only exists at a few schools, and I'm trying to go the cheaper route with my change, and I'm trying to save money with the change that I'm doing and switching to online school. So I'm going to be a communications student. 99% chance I'm going to be a communications major. Things could change, as we've learned from me being like the Ole Miss channel for 2 years, and now I'm like living in my parents' house eating a burrito. But right now I'm gonna be a communications student. All right, next question. I'm actually going to set this aside for a sec, and I might save that for later. Ooh, because I want to have a little bit of everything. I think next I'm gonna try my mini taco moment. Okay, on to the next question. Favorite college memory. So this one's kind of a juicy, fun one. A little going out story from my freshman days when frat houses were like a 3 times a week thing for me. Also, when I tell stories like that and say that, I want to preface, I had good grades freshman year. Freshman year is just genuinely so easy, so you have like time to do that. But I would say I don't have like a top favorite story, but one of my favorite memories that just came to mind as soon as I read this question was, well, one, Rooster's karaoke nights were really, really fun. That is a bar that you only had to be 18 to get into at the time. It changed to 21. I think it's changed to 21 now, but it was 18 my freshman year, and karaoke night was so fun. But the main memory that like just stuck out, even though like reflecting it was so similar to most nights I went out, was it was like a Thursday. First of all, Thursdays, when college parties were a thing, was definitely my favorite night to go out. For some reason, Thursdays just hit different. It was just more fun than Fridays and Saturdays for me, at least. I don't know if it was like the crowd that would go out or what it was, but it was this particular Thursday, and I forget what house it was. I feel like it was called Five Star or something. I'm like also really bad at Greek names, so I don't really know. But basically it was just like a party that was in their like main room. Whereas a lot of frats at Ole Miss, the parties were like outside or like in people's bedrooms, which is kind of weird. This one was like in the like main area, and I ran into like a bunch of my friends I'd met throughout the year like in the bathroom, which is always, if you've ever gone out, it's like the most fun thing. And just like the music was fun that night. I feel like the vibes were just good, and I don't even know why I went out. This was also like a very reckless going out decision because I literally had tests the next day, and this was literally like the only time I ever did that. But I had a history test in the morning, and I had so much fun at this event. I was gonna go for like an hour. I literally stayed until the party was over, and they were kicking people out, and it was like the fun scramble at the end of parties where you're like trying to find all your friends to leave and walk back, aka all my friends. I was trying to find Emily. I was like carrying around this picture of her, and I'm like, who has seen her, because I couldn't find her. We had just like drifted and been talking to different people. So yeah, I don't recommend going to parties when you have a test the next day, but that next morning I had tests at 8 a.m. Mind you, I woke up at like 6 o'clock. I went to Starbucks. I went to the library before Starbucks was even open. I studied, I got my coffee. I went to my test with my peppermint coffee because I read this thing that like if you drink a flavor while you study, that you take it while you do your test, you'll do better. I really put my faith in that. I got like almost, I think I got 100% or 99% on the history test. It's the best I ever, or not, it wasn't even history, it was politics. Y'all, I swear the rest of the story was accurate. I think I kept saying history. It was my politics class. Literally the best grade I've ever got on a politics test. And honestly, probably a college test in general. And it was the one time I took a test after literally staying up till like 3 a.m. So, pat on the back for me, I would say. Okay. Also, just took a bite of this, and it tastes like a bean burrito in there. It is good, and honestly, it just kind of wins me over because it's cute and tiny, but I don't know that I would order this again. Okay, I'm gonna set these aside for a minute too. I'll probably eat more, but just because I have not even started my quesadilla, and this is always like the most filling part, and I'm also gonna try it with the sauce just because that's fun, and I've never, like I said, had their sauce. My mom always uses it. Whoa, that's all over my hands. Okay, the next question, this is kind of cold, but it's fine, we're fine. Okay, like I was saying, got distracted. Why did you choose Ole Miss and not a school in Missouri or a neighboring state? I kind of also want to answer this now because I'm not going to be going to an out-of-state school anymore, and I'm going to be going back to going to a Missouri school. And okay, I'm gonna take a bite and then we're gonna get into this. Okay, so when I graduated high school, I needed to get out of here, and I stand by that decision to this day, and I would not go back and change going to Ole Miss for anything because I just think that I needed a new place. I wanted new people. I wanted to be somewhere where everything was new. I've literally lived in my hometown right here since first grade, and my state school was such a large majority going to be people from my high school, and I just needed to do my own thing. And I think to grow, find myself, and work on different aspects, I just wanted to be in a new place that was just like completely unknown. And I'm so glad that I did that. And if you ever have the opportunity to do that, I highly recommend it. I do not think I'd be where I am right now if I had not decided to move. Also, something great that did come from it was that now I appreciate being home so much more. I think if I had stayed here for college, I'd be going insane, whereas right now I'm like, I'm kind of chilling being home for holidays and stuff. But oh, the other thing, the main reason I did choose Ole Miss, however, was the major, IMC, Marketing Communications. I, to this day, except for I do actually think there's one at Lindenwood that seems very interesting, but like to this day I would pick that major over the communications majors I'm going to be doing now. It just doesn't make sense because the main thing I like about the IMC program at Ole Miss is the connections, and with everything mostly being online or like hybrid, it's really going to be hybrid, which nobody can help that, but it's just not worth paying out-of-state tuition at all to me. So that's just the truth behind that. I'm gonna take a pause for my real people food and eat some donuts and try these donuts, but I'm gonna keep answering questions. This next question is, I feel like we made it long enough in this video that you guys can respect this topic. Comment down below if you are watching The Bachelorette. I usually don't watch, and I have been watching. I have been so invested. I've been doing Instagram stories every week where I like put my thoughts and ask you guys for your thoughts, respond to your thoughts. I like DM with you guys. It's so fun, and I just feel like we're all like hanging out and watching it, which is like always kind of the vibe I've strived for on this channel. Like I've literally even said in this video, I just love that. But I have a lot of thoughts on The Bachelorette, so I'm just gonna share some. I hope you guys watch. If not, I'll put a timestamp to fast forward to. I'm also going to try these donuts first. I just want to bite of the sprinkle one because it just sounds amazing. Literally doesn't miss. Krispy Kreme does not miss. I've been craving this for so many days. This is so good. Okay, favorite, Brendan. I love this man. No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed with this man. He is so cute. His voice, best voice I've heard in my entire life. And I'm a huge voice person. The way he holds himself is just like, he holds himself so well. He seems intelligent, but not like he thinks he's super intelligent. He just seems like a chill guy. I'm a fan. I don't know if I pick him for her because, hi Brendan. I hope that you've watched 20 years into my mukbang and you're here. You don't need to win because we can get married. Truth of the matter is, guys, I would definitely marry Brendan. So my top pick for her, actually for like any friend I would ever have that I would care about, would be Ben. You love a man whose one personality trait is not toxic masculinity. He's so cute, he's so sweet. I literally can't imagine him ever saying a rude thing to a girl in his life. I would pick him for like anyone in my life who I respected and wanted a good person for. He is amazing, so stan him. What's his name? Ivan, I want to say. Amazing. Out of all of them on the show, to me, he seems like the most husband material moment. Like he's gonna get off the show and he's actually gonna marry you and you're gonna stay together and he's gonna do the whole dad thing and it's gonna be a whole thing, you know? Also, I'm gonna try the red velvet that I've been scared of. I hope I don't have a Dixie D'Amelio moment too soon. But I'm really picky and I'm kind of scared. Okay, looks like it's happening. I'm just gonna, this is messy. The red scares me because it reminds me of like eating fruit and I just can't do that. Like, I don't possess that ability. Okay. All right, I'm a fan of that. Like, I would literally get this again. Very good. I love anything with sprinkles also, just basic rule of life. All right, and then on to the topic of The Bachelorette people I hate, which nobody asked for, but I'm here to give it. Bennett. I hate Bennett so much. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know my feelings about Bennett. And that's saying a lot because he's a man who wears glasses. And I love a man in glasses, so that's suspicious. That's weird. I literally was rooting for him in the first episode until I heard him speak. He thinks he's the smartest one in the room. He has an ego problem. 100% think he only came back because he's a guy who cannot take no for an answer. Like, she didn't pick you, now you don't get to come be rude. Like, she has her other man's options. Ben exists, why would she pick an egotistical man? And he was being so manipulative, in my opinion. Okay, who says they love you when, like, he literally, his face is like this. Like, you're not even gonna shed a tear, you're not, like, begging for it back. You're literally just, like, and the softness he came on with it, it was a manipulative tactic, not him actually being soft and being like, whatever you want. Like, that's what you say when you really want someone to do something. Like, but whatever you feel, whatever you want, but I love you. Like, okay, that's not kink business. Like, Ben would never. Okay, next question, maybe, oh, I have a good one to follow up with that because we're talking about love life. Okay, next one is, are you looking for a boyfriend? So, since we made it this far into the video, which you guys literally know, the boyfriend I had this summer that was in my videos, I met on Tinder. I'm pretty sure I said that in a video. I stayed on dating apps, but I'm just really bad at using them, and I am not looking for a boyfriend right now. I just don't think that's where my life is right now. I'm working on me right now, focusing on me and focusing on growing and achieving my goals. I kind of want to achieve my goals before I get into like a serious thing with anybody, just to be honest. So right now, no. I can literally ask my friends. Emily Ogle's being my roommate at college. I literally texted her the other day and I was like, I've decided I'm changing my type. I've always been a brown eyes girl. I'm changing for a blue eyes moment. I'm gonna manifest this brown hair, blue eyes, amazing person, ambitious person moment. But I'm gonna manifest this starting now for like 3 years from now. Like, I would love to meet my person when I'm like 23 or 24. Not right now, if that makes sense. So that like shows my little plan. And she's always like, girl. And I'm like, it's called a 3-year plan, and I don't have a 1-year plan for my life right now, but I have like a 3-4 year plan to meet a potential boyfriend. So important business. I actually deleted Tinder, which is wild, crazy. Well, I realized I have a toxic trait, which one is that I don't want really a relationship till I'm 23. Unless you're Brendan from The Bachelorette, then come get me now. Come get your woman. But I realized I have this toxic trait, which I actually got yelled at by a boy on my birthday. This is such a tea moment. I can't believe I'm talking about this, but there's absolutely no way this person is watching my video. So I stayed on the app after I got it back. I didn't stay on it. I got it back after my breakup, which was like a month before I went back to school. And I kind of always, I don't know what it is, but I swear I'm on simp Tinder, and it doesn't make sense because everyone's experience that I know is literally like guys asking creepy things, guys being not gentleman moments, like just not good. Every guy I meet just wants to talk for like hours about my ambitions and passions and theirs and what I want to do with life and what they want to do and what kind of music I listen to, and they like want to know everything about my life, and they never say anything weird or creepy or never call me anything creepy. Or you guys know what I'm talking about because Tinder, no one's ever liked that with me on there. I don't know what it is in the water. I don't know. But so yeah, I'm on like a simp Tinder. First of all, I was in that world, and I kept like matching with people and talking and having these deep conversations, and then remembering I don't want a boyfriend. And so they would ask me out on a date or whatever, and I always ghosted them. And I literally do this all the time, and I did this literally until like 3 days ago when I finally deleted the app, because I was like, this is kind of toxic of myself. Nothing wrong. These were like so many like great options. Honestly, Tinder pop off. You wouldn't expect to find those many like good solid options on there, but I canceled every single time because like I'm not in a place that I'm looking for this, so I just don't think it's the time for me to go on a date. And so, oh, the story of my birthday, that's where I was going with this. A guy went off on me because I hadn't replied. I'd like kind of ghosted him because I didn't want to meet him, and I Snapchatted him like me sitting on the couch with my cat, like my mom was sitting next to me. Nothing wild. Oh my gosh, he went off. He like sent me this long curse words at me, reply on the messages. He's like, if you only want to reply on the weekends, then go for a frat boy, and you know, it was a lot to unpack. I was just like, okay, so I blocked him. But he wasn't right, you know. Men don't get to yell at us ladies. But a few months down the line, I've kind of realized I've just kind of continued to ghost every good guy I could actually see potential in, because we ain't there yet. Like I said, I'm not 23 or 24. We ain't there yet. So my thing right now is I'm not gonna have dating apps. I'm kind of following, if you guys watch Berkman's show, she's doing No Date December. I'm not having them this month. Maybe next year I'll make myself go on a few dates if I'm in the mood for it, and I'll actually get it if I'm actually wanting to go on dates again. And also my perspective on it right now, No Date December as in no dating apps. If Prince Charming, Brendan from The Bachelorette, comes on a horse, like I meet someone actually in real life and we click and it works, I would not be opposed to such. It would take a lot, the perfect, like most ambitious, not perfect person, but like somebody who just has like passions and can just carry amazing conversations, and like those are kind of the things I'm looking for now. I'm not just looking for looks at all. Like you can be the cutest man alive, but if you don't have like, if you're not a deep person who is ambitious and has, I love talking about goals, so if somebody doesn't have that, I'm not here for it. But if they have all those things and I meet them in person by accident, maybe ladies. But yes, no dating apps for December, and probably not till I'm 23, but I'll update you guys, because I kind of thought about doing it again next year and doing like a dating series and like showing you guys me before dates and then talking about how they go. I feel like that's kind of, is that allowed? Is that allowed? Is this allowed? Do you guys remember that Vine? Like, can I talk about that? I don't know, but I think it'd be kind of fun if the world kind of stays how it is, it's not very exciting to do like a dating series where I just like expose my dating life that right now I have not allowed to exist. So we'll see. Right now I'm focused on my secret project and doing this for you guys. Working on all like the different business sides of my life, basically, if that makes sense. Okay, let's answer one more question. Also, I'm not gonna try these big tacos. I think I'm gonna give them to my mom because I just don't need them. Okay, what picture do I want to be the last? How is Stormy? The queen of Vlogmas herself. Stormy is amazing. Stormy is one of the top reasons I like being home, because she is best friends with our puppy. I'll put some pictures around the screen. She loves being home so much. She hangs out with her all day. The other day, Molly got in trouble for peeing in the house because she's a puppy. Like, she just knew she did something wrong, so she was sad. And Stormy went over and like licked her paws and licked her ears and snuggled her. They snuggle all the time. They play all day. And so she is living her best life being here. Also, this house is obviously so much bigger than my apartment. So she loves being here because she can investigate every little moment. She's obsessed with my dad. She sits downstairs by him a lot of the day when he's working and wants belly rubs. She literally goes and makes bread with my little sister's room every day. Like, she loves humans and she loves animals. She's a very social woman, unlike her mama. So she really likes being here because she has so many people to get attention from. And she likes bugging Lucy and playing with Molly. And Stormy's thriving. She is holding Vlogmas on her back, as we would expect. She just got new shrimpy treats and she loves them, so as she should, you know, as she should. Alright, y'all, so that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had so much fun doing this. If you guys want to see more, I feel like I always do these. I only answer like 4 questions. Like, I have like a camera roll scrolling worth of questions, and I feel like I answered like 5. So if you guys want like a part 2 of this throughout Vlogmas, let me know, or I can do some in the new year. I feel like I always feel closer with you guys. I feel like I shared some fun little stories today. I kind of want to do the answering assumptions one, but I don't know if I'm bold enough or want to take that heat, so we'll see. But yes, I enjoyed doing this video so much. No worries, I'm not wasting all this food. I'm literally about to wrap it all up, put it in a bag, and probably eat it in like 3 hours. So yes, I love you sunflowers so much. I appreciate you. You mean the world to me. Hope you guys are having a great day, or their day gets better whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.